There are proposals from other folks that we'll keep an eye on during the general conference. Anything that has to do with the pension programs, the benefit programs, we will monitor. There are some proposals to change things in some of the pension programs that we didn't submit. We like to work with people on those things. So if people have opposition to any of the aspects of the plans that we're proposing, we invite them to engage us. That's the key. We'll monitor those. We will see that they get amended in an appropriate way that we can administer, or that our preferred approach is chosen over those proposals. Regionalization, as I mentioned earlier, is important to us. The benefit plans for U.S. clergy are governed by a worldwide body. We think it makes more sense that they be governed by a U.S. body, just as the pension programs in the Philippines or in Africa are governed locally. There are a few proposals from others, from I would call them passionate groups that would amend paragraph 717, which is the paragraph involving sustainable and socially responsible investments. They would propose that the exclusions be expanded to have United Methodist investors exclude fossil fuel companies, or exclude sovereign debt bonds of companies that engage in prolonged military occupations. On the second one, the countries that engage in prolonged military occupations, we think that the way it's drafted, it would be hard to implement. It's hard to understand what exactly that means. We do focus intently on human rights in our sustainable investment program. We partner with the Heartland Initiative. We think human rights are violated in more ways than just military occupations. Governments do it to their own people all the time. So we think a broader approach to human rights protections is preferred. And there are a couple proposals to include or to add fossil fuel exclusion to the list of things excluded, like alcohol and tobacco. We think that fossil fuels are inherently different. They're a gigantic sector, but we share the passion with those proponents of those proposals to protect the planet. But we do it through engagement. We do it through what we think of as an inclusive, holistic approach, using exclusion sometimes in selective ways where there's financial risk or real messaging that can be done, versus wholesale exclusion, because we believe that our voice as an engaged investor can shift, can change the behavior of companies that have a major effect on the planet or on people for the better. So we just prefer that method of engagement of our whole program. We wake up every day thinking about these things, finding the ways that we can move capital markets, really move the economy, not just our portfolio, not just the United Methodist portfolio, but to really change the real economy for a more sustainable, just, and equitable future. That's what we love to do, so we just want to be allowed to do it.